Why don't we start from the beginning? My name is Zabu, and I'm what's called a demi. It's short for demi-human, a rare and quite forbidden species among this planet. As you all know, a war broke out for resources on this planet between the humans and the Anthro. So exactly how did I come into this world? Well, I was born of a human mother and a Sergal father. My father, Zajiko, was the 7th commander of the Anthro army and chief of Central Combat. My mother, Myra, was a simple librarian who studied day and night about the Anthro. The humans saw this as valuable and hired her on the Special Intelligence Force, using her as their trump card over the Anthro species. But this wasn't her ambition. She was fascinated with them. One day, she volunteered to go on a mission to infiltrate the Anthro continent and gather information about how they live and such. To do this, the humans used a forbidden Anthro magic called Al-Talakima. This transformation magic, which was used to transform her into an Anthro, looked nearly native to the species, even shared the sweet scent that the species emanates. When she was dropped off, she had no identification tags, so she was immediately sent to the holding cells to be reviewed by the army. Anyone who was ranked savage will be released into the wilds, the designated super island for all wild Anthro to roam primitively. Luckily, she studied the species, so she was quite fluent in their tongue. Her language was so articulate that the commander himself went to see her. Her charm won him over with ease. He brought her in and properly clothed her before asking her what all she knew. As clever as she is, she used the same story. She told them that she was just a simple bookworm who had a fascination with the humans. This is when Zajiko told her about their plans for war against the humans. She didn't want them to do it, but to save their species, they had to at least make a statement of independence. That way the humans wouldn't invade and steal their resources. Then, something went terribly wrong. The humans forgot one crucial detail. Al-Talakima isn't a permanent spell. Even a sorceress with a full tank Petra can only sustain the magic for a week at most. The spell broke one night during a conference with Zajiko. The army sought to execute her, but they couldn't go through it. The reason being is a sacred law protects a mother and her unborn child. And the child was conceived as an Anthro, so Myra herself couldn't be killed by the Anthro people, even though she was a human. Once I was born, I was raised by the army until I was around 14 years of age. There, I was set off to carve my own path, as they called it. Those 14 years were just a big blur. The only thing I remember is the Great Meltdown, which is what tossed our world into primitive chaos. During that time, I don't know what happened to my parents, or exactly what caused the meltdown. And being a demi, I didn't fit in with anyone, not the humans nor the Anthro. It wasn't until I met Gwen that I figured a more fitting place for me would be the wilds, where I can just simply be. But her, she didn't care about my blood or my race. She needed a friend just as I did. And together, we're going to achieve my own mission. That selfish empress is gonna pay for not helping the people, so help me.